do we have what we need for today's environment? And, what are the kinds of capabilities that, would come into play to be in this?
I would say that we actually don't. I look at right now, I work with the DLA, Defense Logistics Agency, and they have 22,000 non-bidded parts. Now, they handle 1 million parts. But think about that for a second. There's 22,000 parts that no one has provided a bid for. Any one of those parts could go into a weapon system, land platform, and this is land, aviation, sea, and then direct troop support. You can actually go to the DLA, download the Excel spreadsheet, and it lists all of them by NSN number. Obviously, when we think about how the primes work and how big businesses work, and I talked about this before, is they do an 80-20. They want to basically focus on the 20% of the parts that equal 80% of their revenue, right? And they go after those platforms. All the extra parts, the small requirement parts that are on aging weapon systems or supplier weapon systems, they don't bid. And then we don't have enough people that are in the system to even see the bid. So the U.S. government needs to have a push to actually onboard more people so that they work on developing the supply base that becomes available. And this, I call it the civil, Joint Chief calls it the Civil Reserve Manufacturing Network, right? Building that out so that you have excess capacity. But you have to put them into the system. They have to go into SAMs, which is where you start. You have to go into the PIEE, which is the procurement thing where you get a vendor code.